It's your girl, Lou Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said it, she got it. If you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up, real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She call names and receipts, gon' explain. Truth black, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, it's Lou Pac, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes. No brakes.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bringing truth to the streets. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lou Pac, baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lou Pac don't just react, she the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built her own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-N-T, bringing truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown.
This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lou Pac, baby, where every video got purpose.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. Thank God it is Friday, baby. This week went by so fast, y'all. This week went by hella fast, y'all. But anyways, y'all, the streets is on fire. Okay, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Shout out to y'all. I will be hitting y'all with a double pack. I'm gonna be on this live, and then I'll be on a members live shortly after this one. So make sure y'all lock in with both, especially if y'all want the heat that was dropped in my inbox this morning. Okay, y'all gotta get that membership for that though. But I say, let me do a little quick one too. Let me see who in here first. Hey, sweet queen. Shout out to you for forever holding down the chat for your girl, Miss Robin in this thing. We got Gemini Rising. You say I'm watching your most recent upload. So please be late for this live. Listen, y'all get on me when I'm late. And then when I ain't late, now you want me to be late? Make it make sense. I still was late, but not too late this time. But that's an old post, y'all. I mean, a repost. I just put it up as a reminder, based on the rant that somebody did a couple days ago, just to let them know, like, baby, you wanting to take people to court, but everybody doing commentary on you is based on your own actions. Even though you delete everything, everybody still have it. So that's what that was about. But shout out to y'all for running it up, okay? Hey, Love Mel. Hey, Kissy. Miss Sheila, my love. Miss Geraldine. Shout out to you, Miss Yolanda. Miss Beverly Horton. Shout out to Miss Geraldine for coming through with the first super chat blessing of the live. She said, I'm going to make it a record deal. Don't worry. I'm gonna figure out how to get the leadership board on my platform. I'm going to try to work on that this weekend, y'all, because I don't know why they got me as a brand account for some reason, because I didn't sign up for that. But that's why y'all can't share, do the membership gifting, and I don't have the leadership board because of it. So I'm gonna work on that this weekend to try to see if I can switch it around. Hey, Latessa. Hey, Miss Darlene. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Who else we got? Miss Stacy. Who is this? Mistress Rainbow. Come up out them bushes, because I don't recognize that name. I appreciate you getting a membership though, but I still want to know who you are. Because I'm like, is that a troll? Do we have a troll in the midst of the members? Because I don't recognize that name. Hey, discussion board. Hey, Blessed Beyond Measures. Hey, Miss Mary. It's Kyra, baby, in this thing. Who else we got? K Monet, Miss LaRonda. We got Kate Brown. We got Miss Roz. We got, let me go. Tony Leitner, Kimberly Merrill, Sabi in this thing. We got Miss Lisa. Let me see. Miss Stephanie Landry, Miss Rosin Crawford. Solid as a rock. Shout out to you, my girl. Miss Jackie Moore. We got Courtney, Sugar Pop, Miss Lynette, Queen Money, Stowe Gang in this tank, Empress E Baby. You say, yeah, I caught you from the beginning. Okay, Beautiful B, Nana Karen, Sweetly Favored. We got, let me see, my girl Kaysen, Miss Valerie, my love. We got Grow 6565 in this thing, Miss Laurie. I'm chosen. I love you more. Miss Lily, Lena Cannon, Miss Deborah R. We got Miss Deborah Kennan. Okay. Wait, did I just know? Y'all both got the same name, but it's spelled different. I almost got confused. Hey, Destalia. Hey, Miss Duncan. Hey, Miss Michelle. Hey, the best. My Karen in the building. Anissa, chosen by God in this thing. Miss E, Miss LaShawn, NXS. We got Brittany Davis. We got Pretty Lady, Dreamy Girl. Tyrese coming through with the T. We got, let's see, Miss Maddie. Okay. Ariane. We got a few Arianes. Shout out to y'all. There's Talia. We got Demetria. We got Miss Reese. Exactly this. Like, come on now. She know exactly what she doing though. Hey, True Slayer. Hey, Miss Jerry. Love you. You thought the same about me. So did. So did. But that's why I be telling y'all come up out them bushes, because when y'all grab the memberships up and I don't recognize the name, but a lot of y'all be like, Pac, I've been here. I've been supporting you. But I don't recognize the name because y'all barely speak. So that's why I be like, y'all, let me get familiar with y'all name at least a couple times, because I got a pretty good memory. It ain't on the well, it's more so of an on the spot memory, but for the most part, I'm pretty good with the names. So y'all gotta come out and let me know who y'all are so I don't think y'all a troll. Okay. Hey Mr. Wanda, hey Miss Cheryl, hey Miss Shirley, Miss Tracy, Canna with the Q. Mrs. Rainbow, definitely not a troll. It was time to come out the bushes. Love your content. Thank you, my love. I wasn't picking on you, I swear. I just didn't recognize your name. And we've been getting a few trolls that are so obsessed with your girl, they will literally buy a membership to see what I'm talking about. Okay, like they can't stay away from me. Public lives ain't enough. They want to know what I say in private too, and that is real weird. But shout out to you. Thank you for identifying yourself. Hey Regal Essence. Hey Miss Glenda. Hey Valena. Let me see. Trust me, I already know Miss Cheryl. I already know. But that's why I say y'all don't send me nothing. Because if I can talk, they can talk too. Let them do they one too. Okay? If it make them feel better, let them do they big one, baby. Just know Pac won't give no motion and I will not entertain it. So they gonna have to get all the motion and clout that they can talking to themselves. That's it, that's all. Hey Tokyo Blues. Hey T Love. Who else we got? Christina, Michelle Hodges, Miss Sherry coming through with the super chat. You say, I don't know why my face won't show. You have to set it. You have to set a profile picture. It's I think when you go in the settings, it has like a little pencil edit type button, and you can change the picture, from the alphabet to your whatever picture you choose. And just make sure you save it that way it'll save so that everybody can see it. But thank y'all. We deep in this thing on this good old Friday, even though I'm pretty sure more people will come in, y'all. But like I said, I'm gonna do this little quick one too, and then we're gonna run on over to members only because the core docs have been updated, and y'all do not want to. Child, a whole hot mess and a half, y'all. Y'all gonna love it though. Y'all, what I'm about to give y'all gonna love it. Hey Miss Tanya, I was looking for you the other day. I had got you confused with somebody else, but then I remember you didn't capitalize the first letters on your name because I knew somebody sent me a very generous Cash App blessing the other day, and it's another lady in here that has the exact same name as you, and I wanted to thank you again for sending me that. But I think you wasn't in that live stream. But thank you again. You are appreciated. You had me tearing up, girl. Hey, Special K. What's up, my love? Hey, my love. Okay, y'all. So, this live was prompted because y'all know y'all girl. Wait, let me do my disclaimer first. Let's get into it. If y'all would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me at $Lupac1. You could also buy me a coffee. Shout out to all my coffee people. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Make sure y'all showing your girls goals some love. It is the end of the month, and y'all know I set a goal for myself. It is not mandatory, but it is greatly appreciated as it contributes to the revenue of this particular live. Okay, so make sure y'all show my love goals some love. It ain't much. I only asked for 15. That's it. We be having like 500-600 people in here. Okay? Okay. You can also support the platform by getting a membership. If you want to be in on the tea that's going to be dropped after this live stream, grab that membership link. Mods, y'all, please put the membership link in rotation in the chat so whoever wants to join us can join us shortly after this live. Back to back, baby. We coming with it back to back. Okay? Y'all know I don't do court documents on public live streams, so that's members only. So if you want to know what's going on with the court docs, you have to hit that membership link. You can also support the platform by watching them ads. Make sure y'all watching those ads as they come through. I know they are aggravating, but that's how we as creators get paid. Primary ad revenue, secondary super chat, super sticker, cash out. That's how we get paid, y'all. No cap. If you're a creator, then you know. And hit that like button. That's free too. Okay? $3.99. You can't beat free, baby. But anyway, so like I was saying, y'all, this was brought to my attention because I didn't see La Onya's live in its entirety. Believe it or not, I don't be watching her like that. I wish I could say y'all ask my sources and they'll tell y'all that they send me everything. Literally. Unless it's something that I really need to see, I'll go look for myself. But other than that, everything gets sent to me via source. So a lot of stuff y'all be like, Pac, did you see this? Did you see that? And I'll be like, no, I didn't see it. Like, send it to me. Because I don't be watching like that. They be like, oh, y'all obsessed. Y'all obsessed. If you only knew. If you only knew. Okay? That's why I gotta give so much credit to my sources, because without them, I wouldn't know jack itch for the most part. For the most part. Okay. Thank you, Miss Geraldine. You said I started my super chat on. Look, you ahead of time, but I didn't set that live already too. Just to let y'all know I ain't playing, because y'all be like, you said you was gonna go live and you didn't go live. So I set them back to back so y'all could know Pac ain't playing. Right after we get off of this one, we headed over to members only. Okay, I gave a few minutes in between so I could warm my coffee or whatever if I need to go pee, whatever. Because we're gonna be on there for a little minute because I got a couple papers, couple court documents to read to y'all. So we'll be on there for a little hot minute, child, on this good old Friday. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so I didn't see her YouTube live in its entirety. I only seen the clips that were sent to me. And today I was reminded that, it was a part in the live stream where she was basically talking to Momo about not getting her hair wet, I guess, when she with her daddy, because her and RH go swimming a lot and this and that. He has a pool or whatever in his area. And I think she said something about locking Momo's hair, or she didn't locked it already, or gonna get her some starter locks or whatever. Right. So, but it was also a part where, now let me say this, because people see my caption and they automatically think the worst, right? Y'all know I don't go too deep in my content. I don't do no dragging. I don't do no bashing. I give constructive criticism. I make it educational, and we gonna laugh. It's gonna be a little funny too, okay? That's it. That's all. It ain't personal. But when I seen that clip, I was like, for one, if you looking at because I'm the type of person, I like context. I like context, so I'm looking at the comments. I'm paying attention to, you know, just the overall speech, like the extra laughing, like he, yeah, da, 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 da. I'm paying attention to everything, okay? Because that's what gives me context, mainly body language and all of that. But in the clip, you can tell by the comments that she was being funny. Now, let me say this. There's nothing wrong with teaching your children about when to call 911, when to, have the police on high alert, whatever. Nothing is wrong with that. As a parent, you are supposed to do that. You are supposed to let your kids know that in case of an emergency or anything like that, make them aware of 911 and police officers, all of that. It's nothing wrong with that. Let me put that out there. Because I think people tend to run with the narrative that, oh, y'all talk about everything she doing, and she's supposed to tell her child to call 911. Okay, child, by have several seats, one. And two, it's like I said, there's nothing wrong with making sure your kids know that they can call 911, what to say when they call, what numbers to dial, how to look for a police officer around whatever area. Yes. But we all know, and I'm going to play the clip for y'all. We all know that when Laonia does certain things, especially when it comes to Momo, is to throw subliminals or to be ugly towards her dad. Period. I don't care what nobody say. You can tell by her tone of voice, her laughing in certain instances. You can tell that she's being malicious. I don't care what y'all see. And I ain't talking about y'all, my supporters. I'm talking about the ones in the back. Okay? We know why she said what she said. Now, apparently, it was a video that was done. I didn't even see it, y'all. So I'm basing this just off of what she said and what she did on her live. I didn't see a clip where apparently it was something where RH was with Momo and she was sitting by herself, or they thought she was sitting by herself. Because like I said, I didn't see the clip. If anybody has the clip, send it to me so I can see it and we can say if he was right or he was wrong. Because I'm going to be fair, especially when it comes to a child. But I didn't see that clip. So a lot of people are like, what are they talking about? Like, what are they talking about? What did he do? And we all know that those people when it comes to our age, they tend to run with things. Like they make something out of nothing. It could be the smallest thing, and they will literally make it a big deal just because it's him. And I can guarantee you it was one of those moments. But let me tell you how smart baby girl is, though. Because if you listen to the clip where her mom is talking to her, child, she gonna be smarter than her mama. I'm gonna just say that. If she ain't already smarter than her. But if you listen to the clip where she's talking to Momo and she's telling her, but she's not giving no context. And this is why I say, she was being ugly when she was saying it. Because if you just, giving your child a teachable moment about 911 or a police officer, then you're going to go into details. Momo was like, what police officer? Like, what are you talking about? She wanted to know. That baby ain't number 5 years old, and she was confused. So that's how you know she was only doing that because she was on live stream. It wasn't because, let me teach my child something that could help her moving forward. Because if that's the case, why not have all your kids right there, letting them all know that this is what you do in case of an emergency, or if you need to call the police, whatever. Why are you just doing it all of a sudden on a live stream because you see people in your comments talking about it? Yeah, let's put it all the way on the floor, because you can't play the logical. The people who actually got a little common sense, be y'all, her supporters take what she say and run with it. And you're teaching her right. Oh, you're such a great mom. Child, bye. She knew exactly why she was doing what she was doing. Anything to make that man look bad. Even when it came to Momo. Now, this is how, let me tell you how bitter she is, right? Momo was telling her she can't even pretend to be happy for her child. Momo was like, Mommy, Daddy's gonna take me on the roller coasters. Daddy's gonna take me on a picnic. She was so excited talking to her mama. This lie on you, y'all. Ooh, girl, I can't wait to see it. Ooh, girl, I can't wait to see it. Like really being sarcastic with her child, letting her know, yeah, we gonna see pretty much. We gonna see if he do that. As if he be lying to his child, as if we don't see every time this man get his child, they're literally on an outing. Like it ain't one day that he done had a visitation that he didn't take his baby somewhere. And that's the most you can say for all of those babies. That's the crazy part. She is really experiencing life while she's with her dad. The least you can do is fake happy when she's overly excited about her experiences. And that's what you should do. And that's how you keep kids away from your toxicity. That's how you keep them away from the fact that, we don't get along, but we still can co-parent without affecting our child. That's how you teach them right and keep them away from the drama. That poor baby was so confused. You can hear it in her voice, y'all. You can hear, we getting to it, solid as a rock. We're going to discuss it in members only. I got all the papers, baby. I got all the papers, okay? Y'all going to wait till y'all hear it, okay? But that's how you teach your child the right way. Like, why do all that extra stuff? Why do you feel the need to have to use the internet for validation? Or we all know that most of these women, well, not even most, 100% of these women that's on your side literally hate your ex-husband because of you. Because of you. And that's a fact. That ain't no opinion. That's a fact, because it's all disingenuous hate. Like, none of that hate is genuine. They don't know that man. They ain't never met that man. They ain't never been around that man. They ain't never talked to that man. All of the hate that they are projecting is based off of what you put out there. So the more and more you egg it on and say and get on your lives, throwing subliminals, and this is exactly what we mean by throwing rocks, hiding hands. Because you know exactly what you be doing. You can't even. You hate your ex so much. You are so bitter behind your ex from him leaving you high and dry because you thought y'all was going to reconcile. She thought that, y'all. That's exactly, like, you cannot even hide it. She can't hide it. And that's the crazy part. Let me run this clip for y'all so y'all can hear what I'm talking about. Momo is so smart for 5 years old. She is so smart. And I pray to God that her mother's influence does not affect her or start making her act a certain way towards her daddy or anything like that. But it's a good thing that RH's presence is so powerful within his daughter's life that I don't think is nothing she could do at this point to alter how she look at her daddy. I really don't believe, because she, at the end of the day, she's smart enough to know that when I'm with mommy, I barely do anything. When I'm with daddy, we go everywhere. She know what's going on. At 5 years old, that baby is smart because she was so confused. And what's even sadder? The fact that she knew her mama didn't even say her daddy's name when she was saying, "Oh, call the police whenever, if you're left by yourself, call the police." Da, 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 da. Look how smart Momo is. Momo said, "Well, daddy was on the x-ray thing." So that let me know that she knew her daddy was right by her. She was confused, y'all. Y'all gonna hear it in this clip. And for the ones in the back, y'all can say what y'all want. But at the end of the day, if you're going to teach your child about when to call the police, at least make sure there's context and your child doesn't leave that conversation confused. Okay? Confused. Make sure you have teaching sense to be able to even teach your child, one, because you don't want them to leave a conversation more confused than they was in the beginning. She ain't taught her how to when and where to call the. That baby was confused. She didn't know what was going on, but she was smart enough to know my daddy was on the x-ray thing. Watch what I tell y'all. She even seen through the subliminalness. That baby knew exactly what her mama was talking about. And that's what her mama, so basically she told on her mama. She told on her, in my opinion. Like, yeah, I know you talking about my daddy, but I'm letting you know he was right there. Just because y'all didn't see him don't mean that he left her unattended. Like, come on now. She get more individual attention when she with her daddy than she do her mama. And we can see that through the content that's given on the internet. For the most part, when Laonya posts content, we see her at Janasha's house, just her and them twins. Where the other kids be at? Where are the other kids? Why y'all over there like, yeah, y'all wishing that baby would call the cops on her daddy. That's how sick y'all are. Child, bye. Okay, my bad, y'all. Y'all know when I start renting, that's a wrap. I see y'all coming through with the supers and the membership. Shout out to y'all. I'm going to go back and call. I'm going to shout them out once I finish because I don't want to get off track. Y'all know I be forgetting my thoughts quick. But thank y'all so much for the support. It is overwhelming and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I swear. All right. Let me see. Let me pull this up, y'all. Let me pull it up. Because I was like, child, that baby got so much sense. Y'all better quit playing with them little kids. A lot of them kids be having more common sense than their own parents. Period. Watch this, y'all.
Somewhere by yourself. You always.
Hold on. And the crazy part is, too, let me say this before I run the clip. If you actually watch, because when my source sent me this clip, I was like, send me the clip surrounding it so I can get the context of the clip. Because when I got the clip, I'm like, well, what started that conversation? Like, why did she go into that? Because she was talking about something completely different. So that's what let me know. And then when my source sent me the other clips, the clip before it and the clip after, it was two totally different conversations. So that let me know that it was random. It was a random conversation, which also let me know that it was probably because people were in her comments talking about whatever happened. This is why I say, if y'all seen a clip where RH was with baby girl and they are now taking it and running with it as if he left her unattended for a long period of time, send it to me. Because I didn't see that. And a whole lot of other people didn't see it either, because I don't see nobody talking about it. Because y'all remember the last time they took something and ran with it was when him and Momo was in the pool, and he didn't want her to get her shorts wet, so he put her shorts up. He had his phone in one hand, and he put her shorts up with the other hand, and you could kind of see like the little bottom of her little booty cheek, right? So they took that and ran with it, baby. As if you won't see that if she got a bikini on. But the crazy part is, first of all, who in their right mind is thinking actually about a child in that manner anyway? That's the crazy part. Because the people who don't think like that never took that and ran with it. Like, you can see that it wasn't done intentional. Ain't like he was trying to start a OnlyFans for his baby. That's how they made it seem. Child. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got a call. Give me a second. All right, my bad, y'all. That was my baby. Okay. But like, come on now. Why do that? Why take that and run with a situation when it's not that? And we can see it's not that. Y'all hate that man this much? And the crazy part is, I would actually, you know what? To be honest, y'all, I feel like I'm a fairly fair person, right? If they were on the other two baby daddies the way they do RH, I would be like, okay, now, y'all might have a little point. At least y'all being fair. At least y'all spreading it amongst all three baby daddies. But the fact that y'all drag the one who's actually attentive, the one who's actually active, the one who's actually getting his baby every visitation, and y'all finding little things to criticize when they got men out here that won't even acknowledge their kids. You got one baby daddy who posting text messages like as if it's a flex, trying to brag on the baby, but also is telling on itself by saying, I'm gonna have to see what I can do. Find one thing that you want to be blessed with, baby girl, and whatever it is, and I'm gonna pray and ask Yahweh, Yahashua, if he can grant that wish, or he can find a way to give me the funds to make it happen. But y'all cool with that though. But you got RH over here, he's showing y'all everything he's doing. He's capturing all of the moments, the excitement on that baby's face. And this is exactly why I say y'all might see, oh, it's only content, or he doing it for the views. The man been telling y'all he ain't even getting paid off of Facebook, but he's still doing his content. Probably in hopes that one day they're going to give him all of his back pay. I know I would do the same thing. But the fact that when you listen to baby girl talk and the excitement in her voice, she don't care about a camera being there. She's only caring about that experience and experiencing that experience with her daddy. That's it. We were all little girls at one point. We know what it's like and what it feels like to have a present father or to not have a present father at that. And y'all really trying to take that away from that child. That's crazy. Literally doing everything in y'all power. Y'all so consumed by hate. Y'all not even realizing the effect that it would have on the child if she was to lose her dad. That is crazy. A therapist is definitely needed for a lot of women. A lot. Not just the man, but a lot of y'all. Ooh, child. All right. Let's run this clip, y'all. Because if I keep talking, I'm going to keep going. Okay.
Sitting somewhere by yourself. You always sitting somewhere.
Let me know if y'all can hear it good, because it's low on my end. Maybe because I ain't got I do have my earphones all the way up. But let me know if y'all can hear it real good.
By yourself. Sitting somewhere by yourself. You always see somebody with a security outfit on, like a police officer or something, and you ask for help, okay?
For what?
So you can get help. You don't never supposed to sit nowhere by yourself because you can get kidnapped.
Okay, let's push pause. She started the conversation off by saying, if you're sitting somewhere by yourself and you see somebody with a security outfit on, basically saying a police officer or something like that, you stop them and ask for help. And Momo is like, for what? She like, for what? Like, basically saying, I don't be by myself. That child already knows she talking about her daddy, and you gonna hear that later on in this clip. But it's the fact, like, girl, say why you saying it. Basically, when I say give context, let her know, break it all the way down so she can leave that conversation with a clear understanding, and not just thinking that anytime you see a police officer, you supposed to stop them if you feel like you are by yourself. Y'all know, dog, like, bruh, the fact that that girl did that when she was married to this man for 6 years. She know doggone well RH is a disciplinarian. One, he's very strict. We didn't heard from the oldest child. That's one of the reasons why she didn't want to live with her daddy, because he's so strict. So you really think he's going to be in a public place and leave his child unattended to where she's in a position to get kidnapped? Come on now. To be honest, I would think something like that would happen in her mother's care before her dad's care. Because at least when she with her daddy, it's just them. It's just them. The chances are way higher to get kidnapped when you are with someone who has to watch multiple people. Multiple people, meaning, let's say Lanya go out, she got the twins with her, she got Momo, she got Lala, not even counting the boys, just them. Just them. She's going to have to put majority of her focus on those babies, right? So the chances will be higher in her care. And let me say this again. Let me stress this again. Do not take from this conversation that I'm saying that you're not supposed to alert your kids what they're supposed to do in that type of situation. Yes, every parent should have that conversation with their kids, period, in case of an emergency. But here's where the but comes in at. In that case, and what we're hearing, she did it for a reason. Because why did you even need to have this conversation with her on live? If that's the case, why was that conversation needed on live, y'all? Why she couldn't talk about that with her baby to really give her a good understanding, and the other kids off camera? Because y'all like to say RH do everything on camera. And y'all in the comments talking about, oh girl, yes, you a great mother. You telling her right. You telling her right. She ain't even giving her no context. That baby was confused. Let me just play it.
Somebody can pick you up and
Let's start it over.
Somewhere by yourself. You always see somebody with a security outfit on, like a police officer or something, and you ask for help, okay?
For what?
So you can get help. You don't never supposed to sit nowhere by yourself because you can get kidnapped. Somebody can pick you up and kidnap you. So you need to make sure that if you see an officer, that's the only person you talk to with a badge. They got a gun, blue, say police on them.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, but if somebody ever leaves you like in a mall by yourself, on a couch by yourself, anywhere by yourself.
Boom. That right there let everybody know exactly what she was talking about. She wasn't just giving her a generalized, woe is me, police, hey, I'm left by myself moment. She wasn't giving her a teachable moment for her to really use it. She was talking about, if you're ever left by yourself, say if you're in a mall, on a couch. What? For the ones in the back. On a couch. I wonder who she's talking about. Because to be honest, based on what we can see, I would think that she's left more so in dangerous situations when she's in her mom's care than her dad's. One of the reasons why RH is even able to file contempt, because she has been left in the care of someone who has a very, very controversial criminal history. Okay? We're going to run that back just a little bit, because I'm trying to figure out, how does her being left on a couch match up with what's being stated here? Like, y'all gotta be playing, bro. Like, I cannot take, this is why I do my content and I get the off of here because I cannot take some of these women serious. Like, it's no way y'all don't see what the hell is going on here. It's no way. You could tell who had their dads in their lives and who didn't, who is literally on this internet feeding off of their pasthood traumas, all of that, just by certain comments that they make. Cause ain't no way. Then you got one say, well, that itch need to worry about her man and her child. Baby, I promise you, mine good. I wouldn't even be up here speaking if mine wasn't good. My children know everything they are supposed to know and need to know when it comes to life, period. Period. They don't get left by themselves. They ain't getting left with nobody with no criminal histories, no actual backgrounds. They know right from wrong. My child, my baby girl is smarter than a lot of y'all women on this internet. While y'all saying I need to worry about my own business, this is my platform. Last time I checked, you don't need to watch me. And I ain't talking about y'all and my supporters, y'all. I ain't talking about y'all. Listen, I had a little moment, okay? Because you know people be stalking and watching your content before your supporters even get a chance to see it. They be ready to comment. But like I said, I'm going to always be fair. I have no issue with her telling her child or children, you're supposed to call the cops in certain moments, but this was a subliminal towards her ex-husband. It wasn't a genuine moment, period. And if you saying it is, you just as crazy. What does that baby being on a couch have to do with her calling? Like, come on now. Common sense is a virtue. We all know why she said what she said. Y'all was in her comments, egging it on, talking about, we seen him over there, and baby girl was left by her child. If y'all even seen the camera, for y'all to eat, this is how much common sense is a virtue, right? The fact that y'all can even see the camera still on baby girl while they're wherever they at, that should tell you her daddy wasn't far. He was in close range. Like, come on. let me just go back a little bit, y'all. All right.
Blue say police on them.
I don't know.
Yeah, but if somebody ever leaves you like in a mall by yourself, on a couch by yourself, anywhere by yourself, make sure you get help from a police officer, okay?
On the couch.
No. Who is the actor?
Officer, he gonna have on a blue outfit. You know what the police look like?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
And this is the thing, too. This is how you know she's not even qualified to give her child that type of advice. Because the baby is still saying, I don't know. I don't know who is the officer. Like, she can't even explain fully and give that baby context as to why she's saying that. You mean to tell me you can't break it all the way down or at least give her an example of a situation outside of saying, oh, if you left by yourself or on the couch? Like, come on. You're not supposed to have these type of conversations with your kids without making sure they fully understand while you're telling them this. They need to know. I guarantee you, baby girl left that conversation and still didn't know what the hell was going on. I know Momo she probably sick of this foolishness. The fact that she was even able to identify, y'all watch, it's coming. Watch what she say about her daddy.
No.
So make sure.
My daddy was on the X-ray.
Oh, hold on. Let me rewind it. Because she about to let her mama know my daddy was right there. Okay?
By yourself. Make sure you get help from a police officer, okay?
I don't know. Who is the actor?
Officer, he gonna have on a blue outfit. You know what the police look like?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
So make sure you
My daddy was on the X-ray there. He was on the elevator.
Yeah, but you never sit by yourself, okay?
She told her. My daddy, you say turn it up? Wait, let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if it'll go up some. I'm gonna rewind it too. You might have to loud. Oh, hold on, because it's making me echo. If I turn it up on my soundbar, it's making me echo. So you might have to loud raise the volume on your end, Gemini Rising. But the fact that baby, I don't know, if she said elevator or escalator, X-ray, whatever baby girl said, she basically was letting her mom know that he was right there, and she knew what she was talking about. That's crazy, y'all. This is a 5-year-old. She knew that her mama was talking about her daddy. And then you got people in the comments talking about just to be safe, Momo. That's right, Bree. Teach her the right way. Yes, she needs to know that for sure. That's very important. Huh? Like, why nobody wasn't in the comments saying, Bree, explain it to her better. Make sure she fully understands the moments that is needed for a police officer to be called. There are way more dangerous situations that you can be explained, and 5 is not too young. Cause baby, pedos, registered vehicles, they don't care about age. Nowadays, as soon as your child start talking, you gotta alert them of right and wrong. Okay? So she could have explained it way better to her than trying to use that moment as validation or to throw a subliminal at her dad. And that's all I'm saying. Like, she didn't have to do that like that. She could have really went into detail if she was really trying to teach her child. And I wouldn't have no problem with it for the ones in the back, because I'm a very fair person. I have kids as well. But if you're going to do it the right way. Don't do it to be malicious. And then you leave your child wondering what the hell just happened. That baby didn't understand what she knew her mama was talking about her daddy, but she didn't know. She still left the conversation wondering why a police officer would need to be called, because she knows she not being left unattended. That's why she told her mama, my daddy was pretty much right there. He was on the escalator, elevator, whatever she said, y'all. Let's go back just a little.
Yourself. Anywhere by yourself. Make sure you get help from a police officer, okay?
I don't know who is the officer.
Officer, he gonna have on a blue outfit. You know what the police look like?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
So make sure you
My daddy was on the X-ray day.
Hmm?
He was on the elevator. Yeah.
Yeah, but you never sit by yourself, okay? You got it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Never by yourself.
Mm.
You always need somebody with you. An adult
Patty.
watching you. Got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Patty.
Child, Momo changed the whole subject. She like patty cake. She like, girl, my daddy ain't leaving me by myself. Patty cake. I'm weak. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can, because I can't put it through my editor app to try to make it louder. Hold on. Let's see. That baby was like, girl, bye. My daddy ain't leave me alone. He was right there on the elevator. I need to see what clip they talking about though, y'all. If anybody know, and that's how you know it couldn't have been what they making it be, because our side will be talking about it too. You don't see even my source don't miss nothing. Okay? Even my source was like, what are they talking about? Like, what clip they talking about that she was left unattended? Child, bye. I guarantee you they making it more than what it actually is. Now, what I will say is don't be mad and in y'all feels if when RH get her and he's giving her the same advice but better about her being left unattended or her being left in the care of someone who she shouldn't be left in the care with. Don't get mad when he's teaching her when and where to call 911 either. Keep that same energy, okay? Because if we as parents, that type of advice should come from both parents, not just one. So keep that same energy. Make sure y'all telling him, that's right, RH. Tell her right. Tell her right, RH. Keep that same mother energy, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Because it could come from both sides, baby. Both parents can have teachable moments with their kids. Y'all better stop playing.
Sitting somewhere by yourself.
All right, let's run it back. I didn't put it on high volume, y'all. Let's see. Give me a second. High volume. And we're going to run the end back so we can see if we can hear. Because I want to hear what baby girl is saying because she started mumbling something. Let's see what she said.
Okay, never by yourself. You always need somebody with you, an adult watching you. Got it? Okay.
Wait, hold on. It went too far. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, but if somebody ever leaves you like in a mall by yourself, on a couch by yourself, anywhere by yourself, make sure you get help from a police officer, okay?
I don't know who is the
The fact that she know, this is what pissed me off about it. LaOnya knows that RH is a strict parent. She know doggone well he not gonna leave that baby on when she. And let me speak to the on the couch situation. Because when she say that, she's referring to her being left home alone. Because on a couch, like, come on now. She know doggone well he not gonna leave that 5-year-old baby girl by herself. And I ain't talking about if he going to. And this is why context is needed. Because when you dealing with kids at that age, their mindset is very fragile. She confused the hell out of her child in that moment. Because now, baby girl could be thinking, well, I got to call 911 when my daddy go to the bathroom. Or if he in the shower. Because you are being left. But I know he ain't taking baby girl with him when he take a bath. Oh, shit. Come on now. Like, make it make sense. So that's why context is needed in those moments. You got to really explain to your child what to do and what not to do in certain moments. Like, just telling her, oh, if you're left unattended or on a couch or like y'all. It was the praising it for me, but not give like nobody. You ain't had not one grown woman saying, give her more detail, really explain it to her. Because now in this day and age, y'all, to be honest, nothing is off limits when it comes to your kids. If you don't teach them at home, somebody gonna teach them outside of the home. And that's a promise. That's why I say no conversation is off limits. So I would much rather certain hard conversations come from the parent. That way the parent is always gonna have their child's best interest. That's why you need to break certain things down to them to let them know what time it is. I remember on her last YouTube live stream when she was saying how she was ready to Deshaun wants, I want to do content on this because Deshaun wants our oldest son to go live with him. He's going to high school and he's into girls. This girl said she didn't even have the birds and the bees talk with her son yet. Tell me I'm lying. She said that on that live. I'm dreading the birds and the bees conversation. So you mean to tell me your son, your 14-year-old, almost 15-year-old son going to high school, and you still never had the birds and the bees talk with him? But you had this conversation with Momo? Y'all better make it make sense. And stuff like that, I don't forget. I pay attention to everything. Context is needed, especially in this saga, baby. Because if she really cared about that conversation and was the type of parent that has these type of conversations with her kids, why she said she never had the birds and the bees talk with her son? A 14-year-old, almost 15-year-old, going to high school next year who she has been raising. Especially if he been into girls. Don't you think that talk was warranted a while ago? Make that make sense. You don't have to just leave it up to the father, especially if you know the father ain't really present for real. You can have that talk with your son. Just like a father can have certain talks with his daughters about ninjas and what to expect when it comes to ninjas. A mother can have certain talks with her sons about what to expect when it comes from these little hot tail girls. Okay? Because me and my child talk about, y'all, my oldest son, I am his best friend. It's nothing he don't tell me. Nothing. But he also knows and understands that I'm not his friend. It's a difference. It's a big difference. He knows that he can tell his mommy anything and I won't judge him, because that's needed nowadays when you having conversations with your kids, because it's so much crazy and controversial influence in this world. It's not like how it was when we was coming up. Y'all know it's a difference. Kids are being exposed to the craziest stuff. You got kids. Look at what's his name, y'all? The basketball player, the one married to Gabrielle Union, their daughter, because she's a girl. She's she goes as a girl now. Zaya Wade, Dwayne Wade, I think is his name, from the Miami Heat. She been like that for a while, and she's still underage. But that was his son. So if they doing that nowadays, ain't no conversation off limits when it comes to our children. Period. Listen, I'm telling y'all, don't let the streets raise your kids. Don't let outside influences raise your kids. Y'all better talk to them cheering. For real, and not just on live stream for validation. Talk to your kids for real. That's why they got so many teen parents out here. And that ain't cool either. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Thank you, Miss Robin, for that coffee, my love. I appreciate you. Let me run this back real quick. Slow down, Pop. Let me run this back real quick.
Who is the officer?
Officer, he gonna have on a blue outfit. You know what the police look like?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
So make sure you
My daddy was on the X-ray day.
Hmm?
He was on the elevator here.
Yeah, but you never sit by yourself, okay?
Huh?
You got it?
So I'm gonna assume the moment they're talking about was an elevator moment, because baby girl said my daddy was on the elevator. So if anybody knows that clip that they're referring to, send it to me. Send it to me via inbox or whatever, so I can see why they're making it such a big deal, and why Laonia felt the need to have a teachable yet unteachable, because she really didn't teach her nothing in this moment, because the baby girl was still confused. She starts on my patty cake. It's sad when she let her mama know my daddy was on the elevator. Like, basically, he was right there. Just because you don't see her daddy don't mean he's not still in her presence, especially if you're still able to see her being filmed. That's the common sense moment right there. If you can see her on camera, 9 times out of 10, her daddy is right there. You just don't see him. But I need to see that clip for context, y'all, so I can really go in depth. Let's see if we can see what else she mumbled and said.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Never by yourself.
Mm.
You always need somebody with you, an adult
Patty.
watching you. Got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Patty cake. Patty cake. Baker's mine.
Then she said, got it? Good. Girl, she didn't get it. And that's what I need from y'all elderly women that be in her comments, the ones that was saying, ooh, go ahead, Bree, you teaching her right, girl. Go ahead. No, y'all should have been saying, no, Bree, make sure she understands. Don't let her get away from the conversation. She's old enough to where you can correct her and let her know, hey, Momo, listen to what mommy is saying. We're going to talk about patty cake later, okay? This is important, because a 5-year-old knows what important means, okay? That's where y'all as elderly women correct that younger woman who says she's open to corrective criticism when it comes from supporters, right? Remember she said that? She said y'all supposed to teach her right without, dragging, bashing, and this and that, which I do that, and I don't bash her. I don't bully her. I don't drag her. I don't call her out her name. But yet I still get put on GoFundMe's as harassment and bullying and saying vile things and child by. Child by. That girl don't want to hear what nobody be saying. She do not want to hear it. But that was y'all moment to tell her, no, make sure your baby girl understands what you're saying. Because you could say something to kids and it go in one ear and out the other. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. But like I said, keep that same energy when y'all hear RH telling her the exact same thing when she's in his care. Don't try to say, oh, you trying to put her against her mama and no. And if RH, if you listening, make sure you give your baby girl that exact same conversation, but better. Make sure she understands when police officers are needed, when to call 911, certain signs to recognize why police would need to be called, all of that. Don't just tell her one thing just because you're trying to seek some validation or get some kudos on a live stream. No, make sure your child understands what you are saying. Period. Anyways, because they just knew I was finna, child by. But it was another, hold on, y'all. It was another clip that I wanted y'all to hear where, let me see, when she was talking about the hair situation, because like I said, I think she's going to, or she didn't already dread baby girl's hair. But it was when baby girl was explaining to her mom that she's going to be doing certain things with her daddy. She was like, your 2-week vacation is coming up. This is another moment where it's like she tried to include that baby in the bashing of her daddy. 2-week vacation coming up. And then you got people in the comments like, Momo was like, what? Like trying to make it seem like she don't want to go with her daddy or child, hold on. Y'all about to hear it. Give me a second. Let me find the clip. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to find the exact clip. I'm gonna raise the volume on it because I seen a few people saying they couldn't hear.
Your summer vacation.
Okay, now in this particular clip, y'all, it's coming, Christina. It's gonna be a good one too. If y'all ain't got that membership, make sure y'all grab it. And I ain't talking about the trolls. I'm talking about people who genuinely support me. And I do be giving a little extra on members only because y'all don't have to do that. Y'all don't have to get those memberships. So I try to save certain things specifically for y'all. But in this particular clip, y'all, this is sad, bro. And the fact that these people can't recognize that this girl is still bitter. I personally believe that no conversations should be had about the other parent, whether it's subliminal or not, on no live stream. And that goes for both parties. We don't see RH doing it. We don't see him having conversations with baby girl. If anything, I've actually seen moments where he told her, make sure you listen to mommy. Make sure you respect your mommy. I've seen him doing that. But y'all be kudoing and cheering on and gassing her up when she's being subliminal towards that baby's daddy. When she got 2 baby daddies, we don't know what the hell they do to help her. And they quick to say, oh, well, y'all don't see everything. No, we don't. But guess what? Guess who we do see majority of it from? RH. We can only speak to what we see. So if we don't see them doing that, we're going to assume they ain't doing shit. Okay? That's all we can assume. But it's real sad how the conversations is always about this man. Why we don't see her having her other 3 kids on live having a conversation about Sleepy and what he do or the lack thereof. Because he gotta make promises. He giving his kids IOUs. Make that make sense. I'ma see what I can do, baby girl. Yeah. Face sad.
Summer vacation.
But summer vacation.
Yep. 2 weeks. You ready?
Wait a second.
Now y'all heard what was just said, right? Launia said summer vacation, 2 weeks. She knew what she was doing with that conversation right there. Because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but if Momo is going to her dad for summer vacation, right? Aren't the other kids going to their dad for summer vacation? Or are they staying with you like always? Are they going to meet Wall? Let us know. Why you subbing the one baby daddy that actually goes above and beyond for his child? You know, you laughing about the fact that she's going to meet her dad for 2 weeks as if that's a bad thing. I like, don't you need the break? Because if I could recall, you was on live one day saying this was when you was alienating her. When you said, yeah, baby girl, no, you said, I wouldn't mind. Don't y'all think I need a break? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if Momo go with her daddy too. So make it make sense. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, she was acting like she wouldn't care if baby girl actually wanted to go with her dad, but gave that man all the hell in the world to not be able to get her. That's crazy. Like, who don't want to break? For real, for real. You know you bitter when you got that many cheering and that many baby daddies, and you will intentionally keep a child from their dad just to be bitter. That is crazy. If you want a break, get a break. You could when you could really get a break. All right, let's run it. But she made that a laughable moment and try to take what baby girl said when she said, wait a minute, and ran with it. Even the people in the comments, because I could see the comments here. Y'all can't see them, but I could see them. They like, Momo, like, hold up, let me rethink it. No, she didn't say that. Don't add to what she said. She said, wait a minute. That's it. Don't give context to what she said.
Your summer vacation.
But summer vacation.
Yep. 2 weeks. You ready?
Wait a second.
She said, wait a second. And you see how long you start laughing? Now, next, Momo is going to go into all the things that her daddy told her they're going to do. So that let me know that's where I got my context from in this conversation. That let me know she's looking forward to those 2 weeks. Right? But Laonia tried to spin it, and the people in the comments try to spin it, and they stayed stuck on when she said, wait a second. As if baby girl is saying she don't want to go with her daddy.
So wait a second. What?
Nah, daddy is going to take me to the roller coaster.
Yes, I hope to see you there.
See? Y'all see what I mean? See how her whole attitude changed? She went from laughing when baby girl said, wait a second. And when baby girl started saying what we gonna do, her whole attitude changed like, yeah, I hope to see you there. And she gonna keep saying it. Watch. Whole attitude change. She don't want to hear all the fun stuff they finna do. If I bet you in the back of her mind, she probably like, dang, man. Because she used to be involved with that. Y'all remember all them vacations they went on together as a family? They was going everywhere. That's why people was watching them. Everybody loved that black family. Successful black family. Always doing stuff together as a family. Vacations. All the kids were included, right? Pac, do that laugh again. Listen, don't get me started, SC Island.
What?
Mom,
Wait, I gotta push it back a little bit because I want y'all to hear how her whole attitude changed. Hold up.
She said, wait a second. What?
Mom, Daddy is the
She thought that Momo was gonna say something bad, y'all. When she said, she said, wait a second. And then she said, what? She thought Momo was gonna say, oh, I don't want to go with my daddy for 2 weeks. I want to stay with you. That's what she thought she was gonna say. But Momo starts saying, we going on a roller coaster, we going on a picnic. I love it. I love it. Hold up.
You ready?
wait a second.
She said, wait a second. What?
Mom, Daddy is gonna take me to the roller coaster.
Yes, I hope to see you there.
Right. Oh, I will have a picnic with my daddy too.
Okay, I hope to see that.
No, keep that same energy. You was ready. You was all hee hee ha ha when you thought she was finna say something bad about her daddy or say, no, I don't want to go with him for 2 weeks. I want to stay with mommy. You thought she was finna say that. You was all hee hee ha ha. But when she started telling you about their plans, you like, yeah, I hope to see you there. You know it's bad when you start getting an attitude with your own child behind her and her daddy plans. She don't want to hear the conversation no more, y'all. She's so standoffish. She brushing off like, yeah, I hope to see you there. I hope to see that too. Like, we gonna see if y'all gonna really do it. Love it. Y'all know RA's finna turn up on them 2 weeks. She know that too. She know Momo finna have a time. Okay? Momo finna have a time, baby. She ain't lacking on nothing when she go with her daddy. And I wish I could be a fly on the wall to see her face when Momo come back with all the stories every time she go on visitation with her daddy. Y'all know she be, because kids talk, especially little girls. When they go to their people, and I know this for a fact, because when Ham come back, she's telling me everything. I just gotta sit down and get ready to hear it. And then she get mad when I ain't paying attention. Okay? So them cheering be ready to tell it all. Like, especially when it's something fun. I did this, we did that, we did this, we did that. So you know she be in her feelings when that baby be telling her everything. She just displayed it right here. Whole mood change. Because she just knew Momo was going to validate what she said.
Did you just say that?
Mm-hmm. I hope you have fun.
Did y'all heard what she said? Momo said, did you just say that? She wanted more excitement out of her mama. Momo said, did you just say that? Because she said, we're going to go to the roller coaster. She like, I hope to see you there. We're going to go on a picnic. Yeah, I hope to see that too. Momo said, did you just say that? She like, no, you just was laughing. I'm confused, mommy. Hold on, y'all.
Yes, I hope to see.
Wait. Let's go back.
What?
Mom, Daddy is gonna take me to the roller coaster.
Yes, I hope to see you there.
Right. Oh, I will have a picnic with my daddy too.
Okay.
Y'all, why I feel like she was trying to get Momo to say something else. Like, pay attention to that part, y'all. After Momo said, we're going to go on the roller coaster, pay attention to that part. It seems like she was trying to either shush her or get her to say something else. Like, really peep that part. Hold on. I just caught that. Watch.
Yes, I hope to see you there.
Wait, I ain't go back far enough. Like, really pay attention to when she tells her, after she say we're gonna go on the roller coaster. Pay attention to that part. You can kind of hear some chatter, like in between the speech, and then Momo kind of switched it up a little bit. Hold on.
You ready?
Wait a second.
She said, wait a second. What?
Mom, Daddy is gonna take me to the roller coaster.
Yes, I hope to see you there.
Right. Oh, I will have a picnic with my dad.
Right there. She's baby girl say what you owe. But you can hear like a very faint noise. And then baby girl say what you owe. And then she was kind of confused. And then she said, we're gonna have a picnic. Watch.
Hope to see you there.
Right. Oh, I will have a picnic with my daddy too.
Okay, I hope to see that.
Did you just say that?
She said, did you just say that? Like, bro, this is sad. This is sad because she really want to have a conversation with her mom and she want her mom to be just as excited as she is. Bruh, these people crazy. And then they are laughing all in the comments, waiting and ready for thinking baby girl gonna say something bad about her daddy. That's like clowning your own child, in my opinion. Like, ooh, girl, what? You can't even fake being happy for that baby. It's like she's waiting for him to do something to upset the child or to hurt the child's feelings. That's what I take from it. Like she's expecting that because of what happened in their marriage. And this is why I always say a husband can be completely different from a father. He might have been a sucky husband or a good husband and be a good father or a bad father. You can be two different things at one time. Just because y'all marriage didn't work don't mean that he ain't gonna be a great father. Don't put those expectations on that relationship. That's not cool. And this is why this is why you need to get some help, baby. Therapy is needed because in order for you to really, really co-parent successfully, you have to get over that hurt. And it's apparent that she's not over that hurt because she can see that this man is doing a good job with their child, but yet she's still trying to find ways and reasons to disagree with. And it's not that. Like y'all should really, at this point, y'all been broken up for what? 2022, almost 3 years. And you still subbing, and I could understand the internet stuff, but at the end of the day, real life is real life. Y'all should be able to co-parent with no issues after all this time and passed. You can feel how you want to feel about y'all marriage, but at the end of the day, everything moving forward should be about y'all child. That's it. That's it. It shouldn't be no issues. The fact that y'all still gotta go to court right now, this day, to this day, is crazy. This man gotta constantly bring you back to court because he can't co-parent peacefully with you because one, you keep bringing y'all business to the internet. Every little thing comes to the internet. Little miss, I've been quiet the whole time, but he apparently not. If he got so many grounds of filing contempt against you for you going against the divorce decree, you couldn't have been that quiet. That's crazy. Oh, y'all, we got a troll in here. Get him out. Get him out, y'all. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. I don't see it. So the mod should be on it. They know. They know what I don't go for. Okay? All right.
Did you just say that?
See, that's what I was talking about. She said something to baby girl because baby girl was like, did you just say that? What did she say though? It was some mumbling, y'all. So I'm convinced she wanted Momo to say something different. She didn't want Momo to go into the things that they were going to do. She wanted her to basically co-sign and go off of her saying, when she said, oh, 2 weeks vacation. She didn't say with your daddy, but she knew what time it was. And Momo said, what did she say? Wait a minute, or wait a second. Something like that, y'all. She thought Momo was gonna go off of that and start saying, no, I don't want to go. like how it was before. But no, baby girl knows she be having fun with her daddy. Why wouldn't she want to go? Why wouldn't she want to go with the parent where she's getting individual quality time, getting to do everything she wants to do? Every single thing she tells her daddy that she want to do, he make it happen. Why wouldn't she want to go or look forward to that? You should look forward to that too for her. Miss Ma'am, Miss I'm Not Bitter. You should be just as excited for your child. Because at the end of the day, whatever you said about your husband, your child is not having that experience. She's getting a full-time daddy. She's getting a fun dad with a little structure. So ain't that what you wanted? Ain't that the goal? Ain't the goal the goal is supposed to be where, the dad is actually included and baby girl. Because I remember early on in the saga, she was out here apologizing to her and DW saying, I'm sorry that y'all have to experience this. All I want is for y'all to have a good relationship with y'all father and him not to mess y'all up behind his mental issues and all. She was saying all of that, child. So now that your child is telling you what she's doing, what she's experiencing, the fun she's having, how she look forward to this, you got a problem with it. Well, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see that either. Like he lying to his child, like they not gonna go do that. I mean, they've been doing everything else. Slime factory, movies, museums, water parks. They've been doing it all, baby. I wish I was Momo. Listen, restaurants. She eating like a queen. Okay, your baby is having the time. And you mad? How could we be mad at that? Like, I don't understand, y'all. Let's see what else. Hold on.
Stick with my daddy too.
Okay, I hope to see that.
Did you just say that?
Mm-hmm. I
That
hope you have
baby
fun.
smart. That baby smart.
Mhm.
That baby say, did you just say that? Yeah. Oh, I'm about to go over time, y'all. I'm about to push the members live back just a little bit because we almost on that time.
I know so sharp.
Mm-hmm.
I know so sharp. I want these.
She said, wait a second.
I want these. I want these.
Yeah. You see how she highlighted that? A few people said it in the comments. She said, wait a second. And then somebody said, Momo, like, hold up. But she got away from that. She switched the whole script, baby. After she said, wait a second, she then went into the things that they that they finna do. Like, okay, so why would you even bring that back up? Because it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out. So clearly she wasn't saying wait a sec as if she didn't want to go with her daddy. Because she started telling you everything they finna do.
No. Give me these now. Give me these now. Give me these now.
You don't need no nails.
I want these now. Give me these nails, Mommy. Give me these nails. Mommy. Give me these nails.
Monkey.
I don't think she gonna say nothing else.
Give me your face.
Give me your nails.
All right, y'all help me out, okay? So these two, let me see. These two are separate locks, right?
All right, it ain't nothing else, y'all. I think the other part is about her locking Momo's hair, which I feel like, why would you do? You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone because at the end of the day, that's her child, and if she want to lock her child's hair, that's up to her and our age. But I don't agree with that personally when they're that young. I have nothing against locks and the beautiful locks, y'all. Please don't take it out of context because I love locks. Okay, I love it. But I just feel like when they're that small, they should experience, should get to experience having to get their hair different type of styles or whatever. This is the same mom who had a problem with her hair being braided. So, it was only a problem when, it was done on her dad's end. So, but not when she was getting it braided. But that's besides the point. But I don't know. I just feel like that's a lazy way of getting out of having to make sure your girls are well maintained when it comes to their crown. Okay? let's throw some locks in there because we know once you get locks, you go through processes of not having to comb hair. Like, everybody don't maintain locks the same way. Some people keep their locks done regularly and some people don't. And I just feel like, why? Why would you do that? Why not wait till she's closer in age to want that? Or give her the option to say, hey, do you want dreadlocks? Do you understand what it is? And wait till she's old enough to make that choice. Because it does change the pattern, the texture of your hair. But hey, at the end of the day, I don't know, child. I could guarantee RH have a problem with that though. I could guarantee you that. I don't think he'd be okay with her locking Momo's hair. But we shall see. We shall see, y'all. We shall see. Okay. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get up off of this one because I got a members only live schedule. Also, matter of fact, I need to kind of switch the time up to give myself 10 minutes at least. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second before y'all run off of here. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to my fiance was talking to me too, but I had to switch the live over to 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So in the next 20, not 20, but the next 18, 15 minutes, I'll be on the members live. So if y'all want to join us, y'all can grab that link or whatever. But yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But at the end of the day, it's not up to me. That's their child. That's just me giving my opinion, y'all. I don't feel like kids should have their hair locked at such a young age. At least teenage, yeah, maybe if they agree to it, because I feel like you take away their choice. But hey, some people do it. Some people do it, and that's cool or whatever. I don't have nothing against locks. Like I said, I love the look. I just feel like that's more so for adults, and kids, little girls should be able to experience different hairstyles in their childhood before making, because that's a permanent type of decision. But hey, we all know why she doing it. Okay, we all know why she doing it. Now it's different, when it comes to Lala. Lala is older. One, her when she go with her daddy's wife can retwist her hair and this and that. But I'm pretty sure RH ain't agree to that. But whatever. Anyways, let me thank y'all for my supers before we get up off of here. Thank you, Miss Geraldine. Shout out to Mistress Rainbow for getting that membership. Miss Shirley, thank you. Welcome, Miss Donna. Welcome, Valena. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Welcome, T Love. Myla coming through with the support. My Karen. Solid as a rock. Shout out to you, my love. We got Machiavelli. Is that lyrics? I think I said that right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mindful Moments, welcome. Shan Man, thank you for the love. Delilah, Key. I'm chosen, my love. Thank you. Basha in this thing. Veronica, Miss Rosin. All of y'all in the grown woman pack. Okay. My Kathy coming through with the support. I know you're going to catch that replay. Tell me something good. Shout out to you, my love. Welcome. Hey, Leah. And then we got the real tequila. Okay. Thank you for the super. Gabrielle doing her big one on your girl. Thank you for the love, my love. You are appreciated. Here for a good time joining the Grown Woman Pack. Miss Marcy coming through with the super. Thank you. Thank you. We got, hold on, Miss Tanya getting that membership. Welcome all new members, y'all. Give me 10 minutes and I will be joining y'all. That live is already set. So I'll be over there in 10 minutes. I'm going to pee and heat up my coffee. Okay? And then I'm coming to meet y'all so we can go over these new court documents. What I will say for the ones that's on this live, your girl is still pro se. Okay? I'm going to just give y'all that little bit of information, but it is a whole twist to it that I'm going to be dropping in members only. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Thank y'all so much for the love on this live stream. The support is overwhelming. I appreciate all of y'all for locking in with your girl. For whatever time I'm on live, the numbers barely drop, okay? So that let me know y'all are being entertained and y'all are enjoying the content, the grown woman conversation. We don't do no bashing over here. We don't do no slandering. We know how to give it from a grown woman's perspective and criticize constructive criticism. Okay? Anyways, I love y'all, and I will be live tomorrow. I'll probably go live early in the day because me and Ham going to the movies to see the new what is it? Ham told me, y'all. What is that little thing? That little alien thing? Not Lila and something. What is that movie called? The one that just came out, y'all. What is the name of that little thing? It's the Hawaiian girl. It's the Hawaiian girl, and it's Lilo and Stitch. Child, I couldn't think of the name for nothing. Yeah, Ham wanna go see that. So we're gonna see that tomorrow, me and her. And then but I'll probably go live before we go to the movie. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name for nothing, y'all. She love that movie too. So we're gonna go see that. But anyways, I will catch y'all over in members only. Love y'all.
It's your girl, Blue Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said it, she got it. If you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up. Real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She call names and receipts, gon' explain. Truth black, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Blue Pac, baby, no pressure. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, it's Blue Pac, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes. No brakes. No brakes. No brakes.